Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for your patience. We are doing some behind-the-scenes techie stuff in preparation for the Euro trip coming up, and yeah, we just had to do a little bit of troubleshooting stuff. Thanks and very, very kind wishes to our dear friend Schoolie, who is helping us try to manage our tech stuff. So yay, Schoolie. Now, for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. We play Pathfinder here, and today we are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition: Curse of the Crimson Throne, an adaptation of a 1st Edition Pathfinder adventure for 2nd Edition for the discerning role player. Joining me today are my wonderful patrons who support the channel and help us keep the lights on here. Say hello to the folks at home, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, folks at home.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Woo! Yeah. Audio and voices aren't synced. Let me see if I can check that. I don't know if it'll help, but maybe it will. But all right. Let me know if seeing it okay. Everyone's looking okay. Some people saying yes, it is out of sync. Some people saying no. You're all like, who's lying to me, who's not? I don't know what's going on. Let's see if I can just confirm. Can Dag confirm? All right. You guys will hear an echo, so bear with that for a sec. To my players. Nah, it looks fine on my end. Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, never lie to me. Yeah, it looks good. Looks fine. All right. Thanks, Daggers. You've always got my back, and I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Okay. Now, we are a little bit behind, so I'm going to speed run our intro. So, first of all, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for being here. If it wasn't for your support, we would not be able to run these fun and amazing games. But, of course, we have some people who we'd like to thank, especially for being able to support our show through their sponsorship of all the cool stuff that we do, starting, of course, with Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork you can see on stream here. All of the characters who are on screen that are represented by various characters have been made via Hero Forge. And if you haven't checked that out already, Hero Forge has just released Kit Bashing, which you can go and check out, play with, and have a fucking good time with. If you don't know what that means or what that is, go get the premium subscription to Hero Forge. Go hit the Kit Bashing button and play with your free form 3D model maker, your personal 3D model maker today. That's basically it. Go do the thing because it is freaking amazing and spectacular, and we love it. Then, of course, we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects you will hear over the course of the game. Sound effects such as the sound of, what does this button do? The sound of a cow. Yep, that is a cow. That is exactly what it is. Not interested in noises made by barnyard animals like roosters? Instead, you want some ambient music for your church? Then here you go. We have music for churches. We have people who play music for mead. We have the sound of Dag crying as his players come to decisions that you think are pretty obvious, but somehow or another end up taking all session to figure out. These sound effects and many more are available to you via Sirenscape, so go check that out. Then, of course, we have our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds, which, of course, has all the rules, has all the stuff, has dice rollers, and all the cool and fun and amazing things. That is the thing. All the things. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's a great VTT. Honestly, it's one of my favorites, and that's why I use it. So, there you go. All right. Then, of course, we have no game here today if it wasn't for our amazing players and the characters that they're playing. So, a quick introduction. We have, of course, playing the role of Holly, our pixie cleric of Asmodeus, who is currently on a quest to try and, both get revenge for the death of her family back home in the Feywilds, as well as to try and help her newfound allies in an act of selflessness and heroism, while at the same time serving an evil god. We have Malakisa. Hello.
Hello.
Then, of course, we have, playing the role of Alexander, a Hell Knight from the Order of the Gate, a group of soldiers who believe themselves to be doling out righteous law and order at the behest of oracles who dictate what future crimes may commence, then issue out commands for these people to go out and deal with it. However, he has abandoned his order in a bid to try and help out his sister, the current guard captain of the town of Corvosa. This amazing character, Alexander, is played by our dear friend Marcus the Storyteller.
Hello.
Following which, we have playing the role of Agnes, a psychic Varisian mother who has been working hard to try and care for her young daughter in the town as they've started a new life for themselves. However, with all the turmoil and problems going on, she has set upon a quest to go and remove the evil despot from power and try to make the world safe for her daughter, as well as give herself the opportunity to explore love with a fisherman named Dan. This character is played by Laura Bones.
Good evening, afternoon, morning, time zone.
Time zones. Yes, that should so be the greeting. Time zone. Time zone. Time zones. See, we should coin that.
Secondhand uses. He uses good time zone too.
Happy time zone. Merry time zone. Ugh, we don't use merry enough. I think it should be merry time zone. Anyway, then of course we have playing the role of Dante, a kitsune druid who is also trying to bring some relative peace to a city that belonged to one of his friends who unfortunately died due to the drug trade that happened in the city. Dante has seen the impact that this evil queen has had and is very, very invested in stopping it come hell or high water, not only for the city, but for the surrounding natures around it. We have Rykon, the amazing. Yay!
Hello. I don't know about the amazing part. but-
Amazing! Shut the fuck up. Anyway, we have, last but certainly not least, playing the role of the newest member of our group, Alizaro, the delivery secretary bird, who has honestly they're here and their horse got stolen and they're angry and sad and all the things. This wonderfully delightful breath of fresh air character is played by our wonderful and incredible community member, Cass.
Hello, happy time zone, everybody.
All right, and yes, this is our lovely group of adventurers, which we are embarking on a quest into Belkson, the home of the hordes of orcs. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now, guys, of course, as always with the Dead of the Gamer show, we invite you guys to come behind the GM screen and play with us because you guys are also a huge feature. I love hanging out with the audience. I love you guys being able to do some stuff. So, sir, first of all, just by watching the show, you can earn channel points that can be used at any point in time in order to, influence the game. These are insight bonuses, inspiration, divine intervention, divine healing. Tons of really, really cool stuff is just available at your fingertips to be able to do stuff. And hey, subscribers, if you are subscribed, first of all, it is September, so get all your subscriptions in because you can get them at the cheap. And for those of you who are subscribed, you earn channel points quicker, so, why not? Then, of course, for those of you with a little bit of extra disposable income, we have a number of rewards that give more tangible results. Now, guys, here's another thing. I have been bullied I have been, yeah, I know, I've been bullied. It's terrible. It's an awful thing. People have said that I need to inform the world that it is coming upon the celebration of my birthday where I will not be at home. I will not be in my lovely little hermit hole that I have built for myself. I will be abroad. I will be in Europe, and I do not know if I'll be able to celebrate properly with my lovely audience members. So I've been told to inform everyone that that it is my birthday coming up. My birthday is on the 25th of September, which I will be in Europe. And for this week, since I am actually here and can confirm and make sure that I am streaming, I am doing a happy birthday donation. And as you can see, my goal is a staggering $1. Because I'm not putting a monetary value on what I want for my birthday because that's a little too much for me. Because I am more than happy to ask for money for me to go traveling to see my fans and stuff. I am also super happy to ask for money for my sick cat. I am, however, still very not comfortable with, hey, here's something so I can do something nice for myself. So it's gonna go for a week. It's gonna be $1, and that is it. Done. That's. Yeah, if I get $1, great. If I don't, then I'm also fine. I'm good. Okay, thank you all. Now, for donations for today's stream, we have, of course, our $5 donation, which, of course, goes towards either the red marks you can see here for my players or the purple marks for me. These are hero points and jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, have bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate matters ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from one of two decks of cards in front of me. Either A story prompting deck of flashbacks and plot twists, which will be implemented into the game almost immediately. Thank you, Senhouse. Well, I will give some context, sorry. Before I get to the next, actually, no. For $10, there's also the heroic actions. They're free actions that can be taken during a player's turn. They will get a random one to a person of your choice. That is also functioning as a hero point. So that is our $10 reward. Now, before we get to the $20 reward, I do want to give some context. My friend Britt just had their birthday. They were going through a bit of a rough patch. We ended up chatting a little bit. And acknowledging that your worthiness, acknowledging that you're celebrating your birthday and stuff like that. All of these things are important, both for mental health and both for your own self-worth. Was a conversation that I had, and it was definitely one of those ones that was like, you have to kind of, give out the medicine but also take it. So, for some context, yes, it is there's a whole thing there. But I also want to give another shout out to my friend Britt. I hope that she's doing well. I hope that she celebrates in good health and good everything. So yeah, yay! We love Britt. All right. For $20, we can donate to gain a natural 20, which are one of these little yellow marks. The yellow marks are natural 20s because fuck it, $20 for a 20 seems fair, and honestly, it has saved the bacon of my players on numerous occasions. So there you go as well. Then, of course, we have our $50 donation, which is a magic item of some pretty renowned power. This can be an item from my player's wish list. You pick a player and they get it from their wish list. You can ask me to design an item and give it to someone in particular. Or alternatively, you can design a homebrew item, let me know, and I will throw that in there. And yeah, you'll see what the homebrew item does. Then, of course, we have our $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item is always a big, massive change and the like. And for this particular adventure, I have a very special encounter planned where our heroes will meet a group or a war band of orcs. Now, for the $100 secret menu item, you will get to design this warband. Now, keeping in mind, I have a warband in mind. It's a little, it's like I've got a good one which is like friendly. I've got one that is neutral. I've got one that is evil. But those are mini things. You will get to design them. You'll get to choose. You can name the person who's in charge of the warband. You can say that they're like evil and they're cannibals, or hey, maybe they're all good. Maybe they're all like Canadian and they're all like, oh, hey, it looks like your alignment's out on your wagon there. Here, let's give you a hand there. Come on, boys, lift with your legs. As they help you out. So however you want to design it. those orcs will be in our adventure for the time that our heroes are traveling through Belkzen. They will see them multiple times, but that's it. Also, as some individuals have already pointed out, if you would like to, you may pool your resources together and work as a unit in order to make up the $100 secret menu item, if you want. Again, that's just it. Now, first of all, thank you to all the donators who just donated for the to my chat while I was talking. Thank you so much. Let me know if I miss anyone. But first of all, let's have a look. We have an $80 donation from Schooly Eye, a $10 donation from OG Lava Kitten. Scott's in Dakota. You've had your birthday 2 weeks ago. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I hope you celebrated in good health and with people who care and value you. There you go. That is how I feel. Okay, let's see. OG, where are you gonna put your $10, OG? Who's gonna get it? What's gonna happen? Are you gonna do a plot twist? Are you gonna do a thing? Let me know. And then, yeah, the leader of the orcs is madly in love with a couple of the party members and wants to marry them into their polycule of orcs. That could be fun. Jennifer for the $25. Thank you so much. Let me know what you guys would like for your donation. Schooly Eye. We have the second of our plot twists. All right, here we go. The first plot twist was lust. Good, get the fuck out of here. The second one, interesting. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one, but, you know, I can figure it out. The card is best friend. Best friend. Interesting. Jeez, how am I going to do that one? You guys are pretty far away from everything. All right, I'll figure that one out. Then we have a natural 20 for Dante. Boop. We have a boss buff complication. All right. Love those ones. All right. So we have a boss buff coming up as well. A plot twist for OG. All right, OG. Here we go. We have familiar face, tragedy, or cliffhanger. So those options again are familiar face, tragedy, or cliffhanger. Let me know which one you would like, and it will become so. And then Jen, yourself as well, please let me know. Here are the options. I will put them up again. All right. I think that brings us to where we need to be. So, without any further ado, let us begin. All right. Where is it? So, our heroes are traveling cross-country, making their way through the lands of Belkzen, a dry, desolate, and unforgiving place that has been harvested time and time again, all in a bid to expand the never-ending hordes of the orcs that reside here in these tumultuous lands. Our heroes seek out Scarwall, an old and decrepit fortress that once housed a powerful warrior who had slain the dragon Kazavron, whose influence had reached all the way to the coast of Korvosa in the form of a crown that now sits upon an evil despot's head She uses her power and influence in order to torment her people. And the dragon's evil spirit dwells within. It is their hope that through Scarwall they will be able to find a tool to help fight against this evil entity. But time is slowly running out. Now, as our heroes are making their way through the Badlands, they have found themselves by what looks to be a large body of water and have attempted to cross it in order to get back upon the trail. However, a creature lurking from within has seen our heroes, and enraged by the fact that they can fly, well, it cannot. A creature known as a Paluda prepares to attack. All right. As our heroes fly overhead, we go into initiative. As the Paluda
Can you
reshare the
that
map?
out?
Absolutely.
My dice have reset themselves again. I don't know what
Also,
that's
Jen has given a nat 20 and a Jinx point to me. Oh, thank you. Now, technically, I can't have any more nat 20s, but I'm going to use one absolutely immediately. And I'm going to say that
again, please, because I shut it down. So
That's okay. Now, I'm going to use that natural 20 immediately, and the way I'm going to use it is I'm going to have the Paluda make a cold shot on the raven flying above, with Agnes being carried upon its back. Dante, as you see this creature emerging from the water, you think for a moment that there is no possible way this thing could hit you or injure you or anything of the like. That is when a quill, with a natural 20, as I said, flies out and strikes you in the wing. You take 10 points of damage and plummet to the ground. Thankfully, being winged, you do not take damage from the fall, and with Agnes riding upon you, you manage to land safely upon the rocks, but I need you to make me an acrobatics check to see if you can avoid slipping into the water. All right, with your taloned claws, you grab, you scramble, and you manage to hang on to the edge of the rocks. Your wing now penetrated by this large barbed quill. The dragon snarls at you and then looks to do the exact same to our dear friend Alex. Well, I don't like that, so guess what I'm going to do?
You get a nat 20.
I'm going to nat 20 it. All right, baby! Another natural 20. And again, Alex, you are impaled. And as you are struck, you also plummet from the sky.
I'm already on the ground.
You
Dante
get
dropped me
stabbed.
off before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
float over
that-
Alexander.
Damage.
Ah, very well. In which
It
case...
is that you said that was piercing damage, correct?
Hold on. If you're not flying, it will not target you. Well, at least not with that. It will target Holly. Because Holly is flying, right?
I mean, yes, but Holly's very far away.
Yeah, but I used a nat 20, and you're within my my total reach.
Well, I don't like that.
You
I
also already did the damage on me.
I could heal it. It's 16 points of damage, you big baby. All right, there we go.
Well, that was...
Done. All right, so Holly, you take 16 points of damage as you are struck by this thing, and you fall. But unlike the others, you do not have a rock underneath you, and you land in the water. Last but not least, It has just enough reach to hit Alizaro, who is also aloft, flying upon their wings. I'm just hoping he just rolls a natural 20.
Waiting for the third nat 20.
That'd be nice.
I'm waiting for it.
All right. Alizaro. Ugh. And that becomes the third natural 20.
Dag is now out of nat 20s.
No, I'm not. Because I got one at the very, very, very start, which I used immediately. So I've got one more left.
Oh.
All right. Now, as you have all been struck, could I get you all to please make me a fortitude save? All right, Holly fails. Dante
I'm gonna
succeeds.
re-roll that.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, Dante succeeds. Is that Holly using a hero point?
Yeah, if I fail, I'm gonna use a hero point.
Not a problem. Done and done. All right, that is a success. Alex, that is a success as well.
Fantasy Grounds has frozen for me, which is why I am not rolling.
That's okay.
It's frozen.
That's okay. I will roll for you. That is a 23, which is unfortunately a failure. While you're reloading, would you like to use a hero point in order to roll again?
Yes, please.
Absolutely. Alizaro stealing themselves rolls. Oh, unfortunately, slightly less.
Even
All right.
worse.
All right.
Nice.
The quill
Would you
of
like
the
to,
Paluda.
use your nat 20.
You can use
No.
the nat 20 if you want, but no, he doesn't want to. Okay. Now,
I-
the quill of the Paluda is poisoned. You feel your body becoming sluggish, Alizaro. Now, you are poisoned, meaning you will take damage each round that you are poisoned. This will continue. And as it does, it'll slowly get worse and worse as the stages go up. But you will get a saving throw in order to break free of the poison's clutches. But on your turn, of course.
Yep.
All right. Now.
Hey, but by the way,
Yes.
Dante is still being swallowed.
Are you? Oh, yeah.
I still have the effects of slowed.
Oh. Okay.
The dragon didn't swallow you, though, did it?
No.
No.
No, but let me fix that real quick.
Why is,
You are not being swallowed.
why is it doing this?
Who else was swallowed? No one?
Just Dante.
Okay, cool. Dante is now unswallowed. All right. So that is the Paluda's turn. 3 quick quills and 2 splashes into the water as both Alizaro and Holly have gone into the drink. Agnes and Dante now at ground level upon the rock, and Alexander right next to the dragon. Dante, you are up next. What does our giant crow do?
Am I prevented from flying again?
Yes.
Okay.
At least while you've got this giant quill in you.
I would like to use an action to use my beak to tear it out.
Okay, impressive. As you tear out the barbed quill, you take 21 points of damage. Also, how come it didn't register your damage before?
Me.
Oh, weird. Unless I
Yeah,
didn't.
it dealt exactly 10 damage, which was
Oh,
like
it got
10.
your temporary hit points. That's why. Okay, yeah. All right, you take 21 points of damage as you rip the quill out. Your wing is sore and soft. You will take a penalty on your fly checks, but you can fly again should you desire.
Yeah. I would at least like to try and get to the other side of the dragon.
All right, an attack of opportunity flies out and strikes you as the whipped tail cracks with a 15-foot reach. For a critical hit.
Damn.
As it does so, it has improved knockdown as an automatic feature, sending Dante and Agnes into the water.
Great.
Oh, Jesus.
This is Agnes's favorite place to be.
All right. Dante, I need an athletics check as you try to correct yourself in order to take off.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Double checking something. No, that only gets you opposed to acrobatics. Yeah, didn't think so.
Yeah, okay. You are in the water and your feathers are slowly getting heavier. You are not a aquatic bird, so you do not have the oil that many feathers have in order to keep yourself heavily lifted. You've got a very large plumage that is slowly filling with water as you flap and try to get yourself upright. Now, that is only one action you've taken so far. You do have 2 more actions, which you may take if you want to try again. And there's no penalty on this subsequent athletics to fly.
Yeah. At this point, it'd be easier just to. Would it be? Yeah, we'll try again to just get on the other side.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Oh wait, no, it's an athletics. Never mind. No, bad idea. Cause I don't get any bonuses, so it's just a flat 20.
I mean, you can try it. It's not. I mean, it's not
Can
overly difficult.
Agnes help, or can I only help on my turn?
You can only help on your turn, which would be like
okay.
to say I will aid them on their turn, and then they would get a hand. Oh, you know what? No, that makes no sense. I will allow you to use one of your actions preemptively to assist. I mean, what's the harm that
get
can
extra
happen?
bonuses if I aid. So I roll the athletics check first.
You attempt to aid, but realizing that Dante is at this point trying to swim like with like a forward stroke.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
Just to at least try.
Well, just
That's a
let
lot.
us help you first. Like, I need to roll my dice so I can help you.
Sorry, I forget that that's a thing.
Does that give you +4 if you just let us help you?
All right. Let's find out.
I might fail, but go.
All right, beautiful. All right. With the assistance, you can move at half of your land speed in the water. Which, of course...
So Agnes is like just trying to balance herself, so it's easy for him, if she feels him toppling one way, she's going the other way, and she's trying to like
Half of my land
tap the water
speed.
out.
Yep.
That is 5.
Which is
Yay.
plenty. It is enough to drag yourself back onto the rock that you came off.
Okay. Because I was like,
All right. A big shout out and thank you to Cookiemon for your donation. You bloody legend, you. Tell us what you would like to spend that on for our table. Also good to see you. How are you? You doing good? Let me know. All right. You
so,
you have one last
action.
Yeah, last action.
Oh wait.
Do you have combat reflexes?
No.
No, not you.
Oh. I hope it doesn't.
Remember that Agnes has healing abilities as well, so you don't have to roll
Yeah.
action healing if
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to.
Okay, I don't get the 10-foot reach until next level. So, all I can do is attempt to hop onto the next rock if I can't fly.
All right. One moment while I just very surreptitiously add Cookie's donation, which is a replenishment of everyone's hero points, and a natural 20 for Holly.
Hey.
And the decks are loaded once again. Thank you, Cookie. All right. Sorry, what was your last action, Dante?
Hopping onto the next rock if I can't fly.
You can fly if you want to make a fly check.
There is a fly check.
Athletics, basically.
See, it sucks because they get a bonus to acrobatics, not strength for athletics.
I'll apply a bonus for your fly.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try to go back over to here. We'll try to get to the other side of the dragon, so I'm at least not in the freaking water.
Well, you gotta make an athletics check, so let's see if you do it. Yeah, just managed to fly. Again, it is rather painful, but you do manage to get across to the other side.
And that will be all 3 of my actions.
All right, done and done. Holly, make an athletics check as you manage to land in the water.
Yay. What happens if I fail it?
You go downriver.
Awesome. That's what I needed.
Hey, that's funny.
Yay.
How mean would it be if I jinx pointed you?
That would be so mean.
So
You
mean.
already burned 3 nat 20s on us in this round.
I know, but that's a nat 20, and I could just kill it. You just stuff it out.
But it was a real nat 20. It wasn't like
As if my nat 20s are less valuable because they're not real.
Oh.
But I never rolled nat 20s ever.
Look, my
I always
nat
roll
20s feel just as real as anyone else's, okay? I just want you to have you know.
But I never roll them.
People paid money for these nat 20s, okay? And I will not have them besmirched just because they're not naturals. Anyway, that got weird. I'm not gonna drown you. I feel like I've got other things to do. Holly, you managed to swim yourself up to the surface, and as you do so, you can again use your wings to take flight and pull yourself back up. You are, however, heavier and sopping wet, so you do have a penalty to your fly checks. As in,
Okay.
if you're struck or if you have to do something fancy and stuff, it'll be a little trickier.
Okay. So in that case, hang on, let me. Yeah. I would like to use prestidigitation on myself and wring myself out.
Very well. The water just basically like rains down off you, and now you are perfectly dry as you've used your prestidigitation.
Holly doesn't like being wet in this situation.
Perfectly. Perfectly
Holly-
sensible feeling.
Holly is going to cast Divine Immolation on the.
One moment. You have used one action to move out of the water. You've used one action. Oh, sorry. How many actions is prestidigitation?
Oh, it's one, but I thought the moving out of the water was just the athletics check.
That is still an action to
Oh,
do.
that's still an action.
Yeah.
Oh, can
So
I
you've
get
only
rid of the
got-
press? And then
Oh, sure. Yep. You are now soggy and water-laden once again.
soggy and wet and not happy.
Sure.
Okay, now she's gonna use Divine Immolation centered kind of at the corner, like northwest of the dragon. So it hits the dragon, but it doesn't hit Alexander or Dante.
What's the radius? Sorry. What's the radius?
20 feet.
20
20
foot?
feet.
All right. So, there-ish, I think?
Yeah.
That'll still hit Dante. Yeah, there we go. No, that'll hit the
Alright.
crow. Hold on. No, that'll hit Dante. I don't think you have a choice in the matter. You will hit one of them. I would recommend Dante because if you hit the crow even on the corner, you will also hit Agnes. And I would say that your character... I'm going to give you a perception check. This is
Alexander.
Yeah, sorry, Alexander. So you either hit Alexander or Dante, but if they hit Dante, it will hit Agnes as well. Because you're technically riding Dante, so you technically count as in all of the same squares that Dante is in.
Yeah, the downside of AoEs.
Yeah, now here's the thing. The wisdom check here for perception is something that I do on occasion. Which is if my players are trying to accurately keep other people out, but there is a lack of options, it is a wisdom check to see if you can actually measure that at a glance. Because this is all you have. 6 seconds is barely enough time to glance and measure that level of minute detail. So we're making a perception check to see if you can ascertain that to change your decision to not fire it in that location. If you fail this check, the only thing that happens is you must make the choice.
Okay.
All right. I'd say that's plenty, especially as an expert. So you can choose, if you would like, to alter your idea. Or you can still go through with hitting one of them.
I feel like Asmodeus probably wouldn't like me hitting one of his other acolytes with a divine immolation.
I mean, he's probably going to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Just throw away, I'll be fine.
You know, Dante, if you hadn't freaking landed back there and you'd gone elsewhere, this would not have been an issue, is all I'm saying. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna alter and not cast Divine Immolation, and instead I'm gonna cast Rip the Spirit.
Alright, done and done. Going to cast Divine Immolation, you stop for a moment, you're like, dang it. And then you change your spell. And use Rip the Spirit on it. Drop the save and let's see what happens. A critical success on the dragon.
That to re-roll it?
No. The dragon resists the tearing and the ripping of its soul.
Of course I roll high on that. Okay, that's it for me.
All right. Alizaro.
So to get up on the rock is an action, right? One action?
Yes. You'll need an athletics check to swim, however.
Okay, that is fine. Let me grab
sorry, one
that.
moment. This is very, very important. This is evidently the sound of a secretary bird.
Drowning?
This is the sound of some hatchlings.
Sure.
A secretary bird possessed by a frog?
Hold on. Okay, hold on. There's also, hold on, wait, is this one it?
Devil voice.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they've got voices. Here we go. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good adult voice. Do they have a noise?
Don't let this bird's looks distract you.
No. Give me a noise. Yeah, they're very... no, they're not going to give me any voices. Oh, here we go.
Kick with deadly accuracy. When they find a snake, secretary birds go for the head and stomp with ferocious speed.
Yep.
Their stomps can produce forces.
No, they're not going to tell me. Oh, they're just going to yell at me. Okay, whatever.
But you need a stomp
Very
attack.
informational.
I really hope that you have a stomp attack. Like, if you don't have a stomp attack, it's like, what are you doing with your life? Like,
yeah, there we go.
All right.
So this is the noise that we're hearing from the water.
Yeah. All right. Athletic check. Go.
Yep, that's plenty.
I call
All right.
shenanigans. That was in between a 2 and a 20.
Yeah.
That is also fine because you are an expert athlete. You can quite easily, as the check implies, make it to the rock.
All right. For my second action, I have a question. Does brandishing a draw work for crossbows? Because the text does not specify if it only applies to melee or not. It is. Let me see so I can read the thing. Where is it?
You draw an
The
attack with the
text-
same motion. You interact to draw a weapon, then either strike or use a one-action finisher. You must meet any other requirements used to use the finisher, and any strike you make must be with the weapon you drew. It does say weapon specifically, so as long as it qualifies as a weapon, you can use it, including with a crossbow. The only thing I would say is that if you couldn't do it with an unarmed attack, because as you can imagine, you cannot draw a unarmed weapon.
Yeah. All right, so I would like to use brandishing draw for her to draw her hand crossbow, and
Yep.
What if you had your hands in your pockets?
yeah,
No.
is the Paluda within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Thank you, because my computer's having a bad time with the measuring tool and stuff.
That's
All
okay.
right.
I will help you wherever I can.
Thank you. All right, so I used one action to get up on the rock. I am going to use my attack. Would it be attack 1 or attack 2 for that? Since this is
attack
my
1.
first attack, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Jesus, that went all over the place. Nope. All right.
Okay. Now remember, you hold on. First of all, you have selected multi-attack 2 on that one,
No. Oh.
and secondly, you can
How do
you can
I-
drop your attack token on its token in the map, and it'll apply automatically.
Yes.
I will let
that
you
will
re-roll
do
that.
the thing.
I will let you re-roll that, but take away the multi-attack penalty.
Yeah. How do I take that off? Because it doesn't.
On the top of your character sheet, there should be some buttons there.
You want the one to the left, not yeah. So there should be little dice along where it's got your various attacks. So just pick up the first one.
Yeah.
To the left of the
Alrighty. Ranged
Okay.
base attack. There we go.
And then you can just drag that under the monster.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
Whoa!
natural 20.
Hey!
I think that hits. Just.
Yep, it
That
says
is
it hits.
Hold on, wait, did you? Oh, yeah,
Fine.
all right, because you. Are you not proficient in. Hold on, wait 1 second. Let me check something here. Hand crossbow. Why do you have a +4? Did you not use your hand crossbow in your actions tab?
Well, when I did that, it does the multi attack, and it's not letting me take off the multi attack. It's just doing it automatically, and it's doing. Fantasy Grounds has decided that. Oh, you're confident? No. Fantasy Grounds is doing nonsense.
Okay, so let's not blame Fantasy Grounds, who's one of the sponsors of our shows for stuff. Let's have a look. So first of all, I will honor the natural 20, but just for expediency, can you do as Laura suggested? Go into your actions tab, highlight the 18, and drag and drop that onto the Paluda, please.
Okay.
Hi, Khan.
All right. Plus 18. Man, can we not do this right now? Yeah. No,
Okay, and that is giving you that plus 18 there. So that's what Laura was suggesting earlier on.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. That did it. All right.
So yeah, that's what we need to do when we're doing stuff. So 18 is your first attack, 13 is your first penalty, 8 is your next penalty there. Okay, cool. All right, so your first attack is a natural 20. So dropping your damage, I need you to hold down your left shift button and drag the damage from your crossbow and drop it onto the polluter. It will automatically give you... Actually, you know what? Don't hold left. Down the bottom left-hand side, you should see crit. It'll say crit damage down there. Sorry, I'm doing...
Select that.
Yep, select that, then drop the damage. I'm doing it the old way.
Okay.
But there's buttons now. Because Fantasy Grounds is updated and done cool things.
All
New
the
one
fancy buttons.
improved.
New and improved.
Where is... it is not letting me drop it on the polluter.
Make sure... do you have the combat tracker open?
Yes, combat tracker is open.
All right,
It
try
is-
to drop it on the polluter in the combat tracker. Try to drop your damage on,
Okay.
on it there.
All right.
Make sure you're not picking up just random dice. Make sure it's where it says.
No, it's
where,
I'm picking up
basic.
I'm picking up a D6.
No, the damage, not just a d6. You need to pick up the damage from your actual attack.
How do I do that? Because it's
Okay, so
The
if you look
same
on my...
place where you had your attack,
Yep.
next to it, there'll be a little damage
Yep.
box.
Yep.
there
so-
it
There'll be a
is.
little button. There you
Okay, thank you.
That's okay.
You're
We're
Thank
all...
you. I can't read.
No, we're learning, which is perfectly fine. Because, like we said, the longer you use any VTT or things like that, the more
Yeah.
proficient you become with it. So yeah, all right, Alizaro, as you've climbed on top of this rock, you've again all your feathers sopping wet. You quickly reach around your back and flick back the tail end of your cloak as you pull out a crossbow and fire it. It launches, sailing across the river, past Alexander, and strikes the polluter in the chest for a critical hit, bleeding its draconic essence into the river. You have only used 2 actions though, because I believe brandishing draw is a single action, so you get another action if you would like.
And the crit
All
card.
right.
And a crit card. Thank you. Pick a number between 1 to 5 for Alizaro.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Painful poke. The target is also stunned by your shot, meaning it'll get 1 less action. No, actually, it means it'll get no actions in that round, I think. I will find out. But you have 1 more action. What do you want to do?
I would like to. Nope, I used my movement to get up there.
No, you can do another movement if you'd like.
Would I need to make an athletics check to get to the next closest rock?
The one just to the north of you? No. That's a
Yes.
pretty easy jump for you being an expert.
Yep, I would like to do that then. And
Oh no, he loses action, so he loses one.
Yeah.
He loses 1 action in his turn. So yeah, okay. All right, you leap across over to the rock. How far is that? 20 foot? You won't be able to make that next jump though.
yeah. Nope, that's fine. I think that's everything I can do.
All right, done and done. I need you to make me a fortitude save, as you are still poisoned. And let's see what happens. Will you be able to shake off your poison, or will it get worse? 31. You avoid making the poison worse. I believe that means it knocks it down a step, which will get rid of it from stage 1 to nothing. All right. You're cured.
Yay!
Huzzah. All right, Agnes,
Yay.
you're up next.
Okay, so Agnes is going to put her arms around Dante's ruffles as much as she can, because it's quite a large bird, and then slide off and say, "Thank you, dearie. I think it'd be better if you weren't carrying me around, though." And then she's going to drop a healer, the boots.
All right, the healing boops of 43 healing.
And then she's just gonna, like, slide off him and stand on the rock so he can fly without lugging me around in my now sopping wet clothes.
All right. with a
Okay.
slight healing and a hop and a skip away from Dante, allowing them freedom of movement. Agnes, your turn is done. Alexander, you're up next. Alexander, you watch as you sort of see Alizaro's arrow has flown through the air and landed nearby. It is now quite firmly embedded in quite a vulnerable spot in the dragon. Which also begs the question how proficient Alizaro is, because, you know, that was a very impressive shot. Just saying. Put it out there. It's like, Alizaro, a delivery person? Yeah, pull the other one. Master assassin? Knew it the whole time.
I was muted. I asked if I could use Arcana to determine if I know what kind of creature this is.
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
All right.
34.
That is a 34.
All right, with a 34, you identify this creature as a Paluda. A Paluda is a wild and savage dragon that favors reedy marshlands and bogs and valleys. A single Paluda typically claims a stretch of water for a few miles. I feel like we did a knowledge check on this already, but let's keep going. Generally speaking, they are ones who despise and loathe weak creatures, especially creatures smaller than themselves. In particular, those it deems as fragile and soft, which are only good for eating or breaking in sport. In contrast, they have a huge inferiority complex regarding larger, stronger, and more deadly creatures, especially dragons. This is the reason why this creature took offense to the flyers, because unlike dragons, these do not have wings and are unable to fly. And so seeing a bunch of weak, pathetic, stringy, frail, squishy things flying in the air pissed it off, and it launched quills at you.
Okay. Could I hero point for a the ability to have a third action to cast Summon Dragon?
Sure.
Alright, then I will do that, and I will summon a Storm Snake.
All right, a storm snake. All right, here we go. As you use your knowledge to the best of your abilities, you're like, I know what will do this. I will summon a dragon. And yes, cower in fear at the form of a... And then you summon a storm snake. It is that big.
I did not realize it was going to be that small.
You did not. The dragon looks at
He's
it.
adorable, though.
The dragon looks at you. The dragon looks at it. The dragon looks at you. The dragon is so fucking angry with you.
Well,
you dare
that
to
seems to
try
be
to
the Marcus
command
luck.
dragons.
Well, the storm snake is listed as large.
Not the one I'm looking at.
For the level 5.
Yeah, because the
Yep,
one I
yep, this is a level 5.
yeah, because the one I'm looking at is a
Medium beast dragon electric. Let me have another look.
yeah.
Nope.
How old are the wild?
Yep, this is
updated
from-
it. It's large now.
When did they update it? Because it's not updated in Fantasy Grounds.
Howl the Wild.
Well, I'm gonna go with two things.
5.
First of all,
Archives of Nethys 52924.
yeah, but that seems like that could potentially also be a mistake on the SRD's front, because again, this is actually like reading it from the book versus your SRD. So let me just double check with the actual Howl of the Wild book, because apparently I need to do this now.
Yeah, page 185.
Thank you. Let's see.
Because it would be kind of silly to have it as a medium
No,
creature.
there's plenty of creatures, that that are medium.
Well, no, I'm meaning for dragon for a 5th level
For a dragon.
spell.
I mean, it doesn't change its stats or its power or things like that. Size doesn't matter. I mean, look. I mean, if I drop a red cap here and it kicks the shit out of you to death, I mean, are you gonna tell me, oh, you know, like, hey, that thing is like a small creature. It can't do anything. Let's see.
Too small to hit.
I
Yeah,
think
if only that translated into that.
exactly, but it will not. Here we go. Heart of the Wild. What page?
Be right back.
129.
129.
Oh wait, no,
Alright.
never mind. That's Flame Drake. Sorry, 185.
185. There we go. Storm Snake. I am looking at a medium snake. It is a medium beast electric.
Huh, guess they did mess it up on archive.
Yep. Sad but true, but there is the screenshot for you guys. Yep. And again, a constant reminder that while the archives of Nethes and other SRDs are very, very useful as tools and stuff like that, I will also remind everyone that things like the archives of Nethes are done by people and fans, not by the publishers. Now, there could be an errata, that might be something like that out there, but I currently do not have access to it. Neither has Fantasy Grounds updated it, so we are going with what it says here. And this is the first time that Alexander's used this, so Alexander probably, again, has no clue until, bang it. But that is your
Yeah.
3 actions.
No, absolutely it is. Yes.
All right. The Polluta. Well, as mentioned, sees the dragon and actually, you know what? Let's see if it can ascertain whether or not you you did that or not. 17? Yeah, okay, look, I could say that after waving your hands around and seeing magic lights come from you before this thing manifested, it picks up that you kind of were responsible. It looks down at you and decides to just maul the ever-living daylights out of Alexander. Let's start with a bite attack. You know, every time I say we're we're about to, do something like, like I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. The dice don't have to listen.
Especially when it's especially when it's
Great.
Marcus's characters every time.
Yeah.
I,
All right.
I personally have bad luck with dragon, apparently.
That's very true. That's very true. Pick a number between 1 to 5.
5.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Fortitude.
5.
Save and I.
All right. Here we go. No, but this is gonna be fucked up. You didn't want a hand, right?
Oh,
'Cause he's
no,
gonna-
I only used that to cast magic.
Oh yeah, fair, fair. Make a fort save or lose a hand.
It's still a fort save.
That is not great.
He is still
Um,
1 though, so he can only kick your
I
ass
will hero point to
2/3 as
reroll
much.
that.
I will let you re-roll it only because I am being nice,
will.
and I am not going to jinx point it. All right, a 30 is
we
just
go, 30.
enough. So instead, you lose a couple of fingers. And
I
gain
can reattach those.
clumsy 2. Well, no, it eats them.
I can reattach those.
Son of a...
Wait, he's become. we had a gunslinger that lost some fingers.
I
Oh,
was
that's
about
true.
to say we lost Twiff, who has missing fingers, so now we're adding somebody else with missing fingers to the
Yeah,
party.
there you go. There you go. All right. Next up, it is going to use
Wait,
its.
Patrick had missing fingers?
Yeah. Yeah, for a while.
Huh.
I mean, he just never made a point of it. All right. Alexander is going to get whipped by a tail. Maybe. Yes. Which, as you get whipped by the tail, will deal 19 points of damage and knock you prone as it sweeps your feet.
Ow.
In addition, it is then going to slam back down on you with its quills as its final action.
Wait, but it's stunned. So does it only have 2 actions?
Oh, yeah, you're right, it does. All right, well, that's all it's going to do, I guess. Ugh, I suppose.
Thank God.
All right, Dante, you're up next.
I could stop being Big Bird and at least bring something out to help, protect Alexander. Or I could just start hitting him.
You could. There's so many different things you could potentially do.
Because he's not looking too hot.
Summon another Durgan.
Bigger Durgan! Bigger Durgan!
It definitely would be its size. Yeah, I'm no longer gonna be Big Bird.
Big Birdie's iron tough.
And then, because we don't want Alexander dying anytime soon, I will use the last 2 actions after transforming back to use 5th level Protector Tree to the south of the 2 of them.
Mhm.
All right, you are summoning a Protector Tree.
And because it is at level 5, it will have 50 health.
Very well. One moment. All right, your Protector Tree. Where are you placing it? Can you ping the map?
How do I pay?
Spacebar and then double click.
Got it.
Excuse me.
It's a little big.
How big is it? That big?
It is only medium.
All right, there you go. There is your tree.
And that will be all 3 of my actions. It's 1 action to become back as a Kitsune, and then use 2 actions for the Protector Tree.
All right, done and done. All right. Pew. Okay, Holly, you're up next.
Okay. Mally has forgotten something very important on her character sheet in the notes section, and she's very sad.
Oh, yeah?
I get to double all of my spells.
You get to double all of your spells.
Yes, I have the Vest of Anku, which means whenever I cast a spell, I cast a second version of the spell, and the target then makes a will save. And if it fails its will save, it then gets hit with the same spell again for the same amount of damage.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yep, completely forgot about that. Have not been using it, and I've had that vest for a while now and feel super dumb. So let's rip the spirit out of this dude again.
Very well. All right, let's throw it save.
Please don't save.
Also, to reiterate, double of 0 damage is still 0.
Right. So if it succeeds this one, then it happens. I'm fully aware. Son of a bitch. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna
It's
cast
fine, you're good.
Prestidigitation on myself, and
Yep.
I'm blaming the fact that I'm wet that these spells are not working.
It's definitely being soaking wet that is stopping me from tearing out the soul of this creature.
Yes, it's the fact that I'm wet.
Very well.
Casting Prestidigitation and getting rid of the water.
You are now dry.
Thank you.
Oh, so tempted to jinx point and have like just a wave hit you. Just- All right. Alizaro, you're up next.
Alrighty. How
Also, hi,
much
Tartussel.
movement? How much measuring or how much movement would I need to get from where I am to? Is it not ping? Nope, it didn't ping. All right, the next rock over from me. To
What is
the
happening? Oh, right, because I'm using the wrong thing. There we go. All right, it is 30 foot to get from you to the to
Okay.
next to it. 15 foot from you to the other rock.
Alrighty. I would like to just do the 15 foot of movement to
Okay.
right here. And I would like to shoot with my crossbow. Where is the thingamabobber? Do. Give me just a second. Ha ha ha. I can read this time. Do. Roll it onto the thing. Oh.
Oh, no!
Okay. Oh no.
You do have hero
Do I
points.
have
and
a hero?
You have 3 hero points and a nat 20.
I would like to hero point to re-roll that.
You
Would I
may.
re-roll that at the first attack or the
First
second
attack.
attack?
You'll be rerolling as the
Okay.
first attack. Yeah.
Thank you. Just wanted to double. For fuck's sake.
Well, look, it's a little better.
It's a little better.
I mean, you could always just use that 20 and like say screw it.
That's generally how the nat 20s
Yeah.
work. At some point or another, you just
I-
go, fuck it! I want to hit
I
it!
need. You know, I need this shit to work because I want to be cool. So I would like to nat 20 this
Hey!
shot,
Woo!
pretty please.
All right. Land your critical hit.
All
Also,
right.
technically, your
Yeah.
second critical hit, isn't it? Because your first
Yes.
arrow did. Yeah, so there you
Yeah.
go. All right, let's do
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Roll the correct damage on the thing.
it. Like Lasharo and the monkey
Crit-
from
yep, you
yesterday.
did.
Yeah, that's true.
13.
All right, 13 points of damage. Another critical strike. Give us a number between 1 to 5 for your crit card.
Let's do 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, Renana says, Cass, you're pretty cool already.
Ah! Thanks.
All right. Oh, piece of shit. All right. You strike it in the tail, which is particularly vulnerable. It is
Oh,
sickened 3 and has an additional
The
effect.
fuck?
So one moment while I add all this. So firstly, the polluter gets that. And then sicken 3.
Man, you get all the good effects
No-
on this
No
thing.
longer stunned. Okay. If the polluter takes more yada yada yada, it now has 2d6 bleed coming from its tail.
All right. And that was only I moved. I
Moved
attacked
shot. You got one more
once.
action.
Moved. All right. I would like to shoot again. I just need a second to grab the thingamabobber.
By all means.
Thingamabobber. Thingamabobber moved. All of a sudden, there we go.
Poor Gherkin.
Alrighty. Alright, the plus 13 this time. No, not there. Okay, thank you.
Critical move.
Definitely would want to use one on that one.
You do have a hero point.
I will use one more hero point. Listen, I almost accidentally made it hit Alexander, okay?
It's fair. All right, let's do it.
Alright, the
Please
plus
don't.
13. Well, my mouse froze for a second. Are you fucking alright?
Well, you've critical missed to another critical miss, unfortunately. So,
That's alright.
I will need you to pick a number between 1 to 5.
I swear to
2.
God, Cass, if you get friendly fire,
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Marcus. You're breaking
I
up.
will-
Oh, no. All right, 1, 2.
you're full of shit.
All right, that is not going to work because it is not a thrown weapon. Don't hit me. Until the end of your next turn, each time you miss with a ranged attack targeting an enemy, it will hit an adjacent ally.
Son of
So,
All right. Well,
so for some reason, I'm going to use a jinx point here. And I'm going to say that that is the case
bastard.
for one whole round, not just for Alizaro, but for everyone. So any missed attack on the dragon is going to potentially hit Alexander.
Got it.
I love the fact it is literally called Don't Hit Me.
Good thing I have save or get hit spells.
Well, no, because if he saves, you miss the spell.
oh,
All right,
that
here we
is
go.
everything I can do.
Senhouse. Sorry, the stream's going through a tunnel, Marcus. We can't hear you. All right, the snake. The snake is super confident, buddy. Guys, everyone, the snake is like, hey, you know what? I'm going to help my friend, my prone friend over here. But you better believe that I came with all of the things that I need to be a very, good snake friend. So, first of all, I'm going to use, my, my tail to try and hit this dragon. And
Can you say that?
no, it hit. And with that is 11 points of damage as the electric tail zaps the dragon. And he's like, oh boy, look at all the cool stuff that I can do. I'm gonna do it again.
What is that with defense effects -3?
Because it's sickened. Oh no!
Okay.
Unfortunately, it missed. What a terrible, terrible course of events.
He sounds so upset about this.
Oh no, he is now critically missed. This poor snake dragon. Marcus, pick a number between 1 and 5.
So
3.
the thing is that it's any attacks that go to hit you. So the
So-
tree is taking these hits.
That's fair. All right. Now, unfortunately, as it's gone to hit you, a thunderous crash like a lightning bolt striking a tree can be heard, and the snake is now deaf until it's been healed,
Oh my god.
which actually means you can no longer command it because it cannot hear you.
Well, its last order was to attack the dragon.
And that's what it's gonna do with its third tail attack. It is gonna try and hit the dragon. And it critically misses the dragon. Pick a number between 1 to 5.
3.
Okay. Oh, bruised attack. It cannot attack any other creature until it has been knocked out or the creature is not summoned anymore. So it is now gung-ho only going to hit this creature. All right, it is now going to hit Alexander potentially. Oops, hang on, ignore that one.
No, this is nat 20s.
No, yeah, ignore that one. Ignore that one. It's fine. All right, there we go. All right, another critical miss. Oh, what a terrible, terrible thing. All right, roll me. Give me another number between 1 to 5.
3 again.
1, 2, 3.
This poor storm snake, man.
All right, until healed, it takes a -2 penalty on all of its attack rolls.
Oh my god.
Not
Can I
only is
just
it deaf.
hero point to unsummon him at this point?
No.
This poor guy. Alright, I'll just have to wait till my turn and just not sustain the spell.
That's pretty much it. All right. Good. Poor snake. All right, Agnes, you're up next. It's trying its best. Why would you unsummon it? That's awful. It's like, I'm trying, Master. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry my best wasn't good enough.
I just don't want him to get hurt now. I feel too bad for him.
Oh, don't worry. He's not going to get hurt.
You're right, I am.
Yeah, exactly. But look, the tiny snake dragon, it looks at you with puppy dog eyes because it's your best friend. The snake dragon looks at you and is trying its hardest to protect you. It loves you.
Okay, so I think seeing how well our new feathered friend over here is shooting.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, the secretary bird is fucking nailing it.
How high above this dragon are we on this rock? Like how?
Oh, you're on the same rock as it, so I'd say maybe 5 foot, like with the incline of the rock. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think I need to move closer to get this fellow. Yeah, do.
Yep.
Well, you know what? She's going to anyway. She's going to step forward, and then she's going to cast, because it's about 30 foot, isn't it? Just double check. 30 foot. Yeah, it's 30 feet. I'm going to cast haste upon your personage. You suddenly feel quickened as a little static electricity seems to raise all the arms or hairs on. Well, the feathers
Nice.
on your back.
All right. I'm also gonna say that with your plumage, like there's now electricity running through it. Any response, Alizaro?
Just creating your own static electricity.
No, is there any response? Does Alizaro say anything to suddenly being enshrouded in lightning and being quicker and full of adrenaline? Full of beans?
She's just gonna be like, I don't know what this is, but let's go! Yeah! Let's go!
You have never been faster in your life. All right. Anything else, Agnes? I'm the Flash.
I know that's it. I moved and then 2 actions for this spell.
All right. Alexander, your hand hurts, your back hurts, your ears hurt, everything hurts. The dragon looks at you. You look at the dragon. Dragon looks at you. You look at the dragon. Snake dragon looks at you, tries to help you. You decide to disconnect from life. Because I think Marcus just dropped from the call. Yep.
He did.
He just died. Straight up died. All right.
Broken down.
That's okay. He'll be back, I think. Maybe. In the meantime, he will continue to be doomed, clumsy, and prone. But the Paluda's next.
I would like to ask.
Yes.
The heroic actions given to us are considered free actions, correct?
Yeah.
I would like to finally use Warding Sign and select the Paluda. It is affected by misfortune for a D6 rounds of combat.
Oh.
It is affected by misfortune for 3 rounds.
All right, he has to roll with disadvantage on all of his attacks for the next 3 rounds. All right, it is your turn, Alexander.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear?
I can't hear you.
Okay, wow, that is a big delay. Alright, I'll keep my little dragon sustained, I guess.
Yay!
Has the Paluda already used its reaction this turn?
It is not.
I don't want to stand up then.
You just play dead. Just
Remember, you have a tree that will protect you from the attack.
All right, I will attempt to stand up.
all right. It tries to bite you. That is a hit, which is transferred to the tree, which does 30 points of damage to the protecting tree.
The tree now has 20 left.
All right.
You have stood
With
from
my
prone.
last action, I can't really do anything. Oh, with my last action, I will use my focus point to cast Force Bolt.
All right. You launch your false bolt directly into the dragon.
Oh,
Maybe.
come on. There we go.
All right. For 8 points of damage.
Oh, wait. Dag, can you real quick roll one more time? Because it technically has disadvantage on its attack.
Oh, yes, true.
I
did.
wouldn't even bother just rolling on them. It's just to see if it rolls lower or not.
That's true. I did forget. Oh, it'll miss. All right. Dang.
Ah, it's still back up to 50.
You know what? I'll use a jinx point and try to roll that at disadvantage again. Natural 20.
God, it's at disadvantage.
2 criticals.
Oh,
So-
this is awkward.
Yeah, so you'll take an additional 31 damage. The tree is gone.
Yeah. Give me one moment, because I do believe the rest of the damage goes to
Does that mean
Alexander.
So Alexander will
gonna say,
take
does-
11 damage.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you reminded him of that disadvantage. That was really good of you,
Yeah.
Dante. Thanks.
I mean, hey. Yeah, it does. He does
Alexander's
take the extra
just
damage.
Coughing up blood under his mask right now.
All right. All right,
Get
there
on
we
the
go.
other side. If you get on the other side of it,
Hold on. I have a hero point. Could I hero point to cast another spell?
How many actions do you have left? You've stood up from prone and that's it?
0. Yeah. No, I stood up from prone and then I used my Force Bolt.
Force bolt, which is 2 actions, yeah?
Is it? Oh, then I can't. No, Force Bolt is 1.
okay, then you have one more action.
Yeah, so you want to use a hero point so that you can cast another spell?
No.
Yes, that's perfectly fine.
No, I have to sustain the.
Oh, and you
dragon with
sustained.
an
That's
action
right,
as
that's
well.
right. You know what? Sure. Let's see what you do with your
Yeah.
extra spell.
All right. Let's see. Do I have? Ooh, I do. All right. I will then use. Oh, I need to use a 1-action spell.
You have 10 seconds
Got.
from whenever you hear this.
Screw it. Never mind. I won't. I can't do nothing. I thought I had more 1-action spells than what I do.
Request to get onto the other side of the dragon.
All right, we are going to move on to the Paluda. Did we lose Marcus again? We might have lost Marcus again. Yeah, that's feeling like it. All right. The Paluda is going to eat Marcus. I mean, Alexander. Numbity num num num.
At
Num.
disadvantage.
Fine. Yes, good job. Thank you for reminding me. That's a miss. I'm not going to burn a jinx point on that. All right. Second attack. All right. That is a hit. All right. Marcus goes down.
Yay.
As
You can
the
stave it off by a hair point.
you can stave it off with a hero point if you'd like.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's going to try and bite you a third time. As Alexander holds on for dear life. Holding on. All right, here we go. At disadvantage. That's a critical miss. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick a number between 1 to 5, Marcus.
3.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. Unarmed. He is slowed 2 for 1 round. He only has 1 action in the next round. I was gonna say the snake gets an attack of opportunity and then it fails and kills Alex.
No. I believe
Oh.
in you, little buddy.
All right. The polluter continues to bleed because of Alizaro's arrow, but the wound seals up after taking 16 points of damage. Sorry, 9 points of damage. Dante, you're up next.
I'm going to try and get over to Alexander.
Okay. Attack of opportunity. As a tail whips out at you.
Oh God, don't miss.
That's a critical hit.
Yeah, it's critical.
And a miss.
Until miss.
God.
Dang
Oh,
it.
thank God. Ow!
All right, you make your way over to Alexander.
It's me. Wait, that's only a far pretty. Is it?
Hey, welcome in, Frostbite. Good to see you. Our group is fighting a tiny dragon.
I'm going to do DC 30 medicine check.
You have battle medicine?
Combat. Yep.
Easy. All right, make it so as you. There you go. You're fixing them up. Are you going for a 20 or a 15? Never mind. You got a 39. You heal 2d8 hit points plus 30, and your wounded condition is removed.
Because one of the things is an additional
I don't
plus
have wounded.
10.
All right, you heal 44 hit points. Dang.
Ooh.
Damn. So that was, and then we have 1 action left. I'll use a 3rd level heal on you for 1 action.
All right. A heal flies through and heals 11 points. Isn't it insane that you can do more with a band-aid than you can with your magic spells?
No, right? And it's only because of a DC.
Power of
Yeah.
science.
Yes, the power of science compels you. All right. Hey, Cookiemon, thank you so much. I'm worried about Alizaro. Nat 20 and a hero point for Alizaro.
Oh, yeah. We're worried
Thank
about
you, Cookie.
bird.
Must protect Burb. Burb must be safe. Safe is Burb. All right. All right. That brings us to the end
Always where the
of.
bird is.
Actually, no. Sorry, Dante. You moved. You used your heal check. I don't think you can use your healing spell.
It is a one action.
Oh right,
that
yeah,
I-
because
it's a
you
one
did. No,
action.
I remember now. Because yep. You're using a touch one. Holly.
All right. Holly is now dry. She's ready for this to happen. She's gonna shake out her long hair that is now totally dry.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, can she cast Divine Immolation behind the dragon so it does not hit the snake or Agnes?
See, it's not my job to tell you this. It's fine. I'm just joking. You have to hit the snake.
I can't hit the snake.
Oh wait, no, you've got one. No, you got a spot. Yes,
Yes.
we do have a spot.
Divine Immolation it is.
All right.
Is the dragon going to take more damage from spirit or from fire?
I am not telling you because you are not knowledgeable about such things, and I am not giving you free access to extra damage for no reason.
A creature takes spirit damage instead of fire damage from Divine Immolation if that would be more detrimental to the creature as determined by the GM.
Then I am going to tell you that they are the same. Actually,
Okay.
no, he's immune to fire.
Oh, he's immune to... Okay.
Straight up immune to
Of
fire.
course.
Good thing we're doing spirit damage in that case.
Yep. Straight up immune to fire.
Wait, does he get disadvantage on saves?
No. Because it's not his
Yeah,
action.
it's just-
The way the ward works is it protects your allies.
Mm-hmm.
So when he makes attacks, he is at disadvantage.
Sad me.
I'm pretty confident. Let me double check. I've got the ward here somewhere.
It sucks because that's a reflex instead of all the fortitude saves he's been making him do.
It's true. Oh wait, no, hold on. You get to do double damage, Holly.
Yeah, but if it doesn't take
I know.
damage, then yeah. It's just mean. That's just mean, is what that is. Guys. You're a mean person.
Oh, I am a mean person. I'm sorry. Look, your spells are very impressive. They have exploded. They have launched. You know, like you are creating quite the light show. You know. Here we go.
None of it's doing anything.
Yeah, no, he is only at disadvantage on his actions, sadly.
Well, that makes me sad.
It does.
So I
Is
have to,
Alizaro still soaking wet?
Is Alizaro soaking wet?
Yes.
I'd say yes, but now there's electricity running through him, but it doesn't seem to be bothering them.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on Alizaro and make you not wet anymore.
Alizaro is dry! Woo!
That's it.
Thank
That's all I got.
you.
I was so
Okay.
excited with my Vesta Vanku discovery in my notes section of my character sheet, and now I feel like I am a waste.
No, it's look, you're not a waste. Look, the creature has been rolling god rolls, and there's sometimes nothing one can do about it. However, bear in mind, it is also eating the god rolls from its attacks and its, chances to hit people. So you are progressively, in some ways weakening it, for sure. I guarantee you. I know it doesn't feel that way, but it definitely is. Because this is a nat 20, it is not going to get in the next little bit, It's just how
Okay.
odds work.
It's fair.
All right, Alizaro,